I've always struggled with one major thing as a freelance musician, and that is saying no to work and taking time off. I absolutely love music and I love working. I love going on tour, playing shows every night. And when I'm not on tour, I'll happily sit in my studio every day and night, writing or producing music for myself or for others. But living that lifestyle, I discovered, has its consequences. When your default setting is saying yes to work, you accidentally say no to life. For so many years, my career came first. And because of that, I missed so many of my closest friends' birthdays, weddings, and even funerals. And I always regretted it. So a few years ago, I kind of made a pact with myself that family and friends' milestones come before a paycheck. Well, last week, that pact was put to a little test. I got offered a week work trip away, gigging in Georgia and Kazakhstan. It would have been a nice paycheck, and also those two countries are a bit of a bucket list country for me, which I never had the chance to visit before. The problem is that it clashed with a very good friend's wedding. To make it a bit trickier, my friend asked me to perform about 7 songs for the evening entertainment, no pay, but it required me to spend the whole week learning a whole bunch of tunes for free, and also meant turning down a major international trip to do it. But when I thought about it, it was an absolute no-brainer. This guy has always been there for me. He has helped me move studios before. We often work on music together, and he's always willing to come to my studio because he knows I have a little daughter and my time is a bit more limited. And also, he played at my wedding. So this is an opportunity for me to finally show up for him and to repay everything that he's done for me. So without question, I went to his wedding and turned down the tour. The wedding happened and it was a blast. But to be completely honest, even though I had such a good time being there, I still had this niggling freelance brain at the back of my head that I just couldn't turn off. I still felt that annoying sting of FOMO. I couldn't help but calculate my loss of income and also the countries that I've missed experiencing. And it's just not weddings. It's right now, my next hurdle is my wife just booked us a family holiday. If you're a freelancer, you probably know of this psychological trap. We don't get paid holiday leave like normal people in employment. Every day that we're away, we feel like we're losing out on money. On top of that, there's this nagging anxiety that if you're not creating or practicing, then you're falling behind or you're losing momentum. It creates this really exhausting mental loop. When I'm on tour, I get incredibly homesick for my daughter and my family. But when I'm home, I feel guilty that I'm not grinding and putting as much effort into my career. But sitting there at the wedding last week and seeing how happy my mate was next to his new bride, I just had to laugh at myself. In a few years' time, I will not remember what specific gigs I missed last week, but I am definitely going to remember being there for one of my best mates. And the same goes for this upcoming holiday with my family. I used to think that having this work-life balance meant that the anxiety of taking time off just magically disappears, but it doesn't, for me anyway. The panic of missing out on work is always going to be buzzing in the background for me. I'm learning to acknowledge that anxiety, brushing it off, and pack my bags anyway. The holiday is booked. The freelance brain is still screaming at me a little bit, but that is okay because the music isn't going anywhere. I'd love to hear from anyone else out there if you feel the same way about taking time off. Or am I the only weirdo? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening to me ramble, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.